profesor Kupelweiser. Laureat tak zwanej Nagrody Nobla. Nie istnieje.
Co? Siostro, co tu się dzieje? Eksperyment się udał, tak? Jesteśmy bohaterami, tak? Zostałem oblany pianą, tak? To po co do cholery cała ta zabawa?
Bruh.
Hello, traders. Welcome to the stream, the XRP pump stream. Kind of. It already pumped, but I've been traveling like all day, so been pretty disruptive. I walked in, to my place like 3 minutes ago, 5 minutes ago. I made my coffee, got the stream set up, and that was it. We were going, man. That was literally it. So we pay honor to XRP finally doing something 84 years later, of course, but that's good enough. There's the big green candle, man. The big green candle here. Beautiful, but not really. I mean, highest price since November. That's cool. Highest price since 2023, and you got a long way to go, man. You still got to go up to like 56 cents before you even want to test that neckline of the potential double bottom. I mean, this is like the price action that like should happen, right? But it just hasn't been happening, man. It's just not. So what's crazy is about to test the 200-week simple moving average at 49.66 cents, but you fell just short of that, as you can see here. How we doing over here? We got some stream quality okay, the audio goods. XRP Spirit Bomb coming in. congrats, man. I mean, XRP, we knew it was always, it's still not even valid yet. When I'm talking about valid, like the idea, the potential double bottom's always been valid, right? Since it pivoted at the beginning of the year. But, and it's going to stay valid until price falls below 32.5 cents. But the issue is like, okay, in order for this to be a confirmed double bottom, market participants have to break the price above 56 cents. And they haven't done that. So virtually you're just chopping around. I mean, you were legit at the same price you were at May of last year. So not really that great, but good day today, where it was up over 30%. Almost 50 cents, but not yet. Again, of course, you have to look at the weekly on something like this, and you know it's valid. This would be the bottom. This is the magic area. The magic area where eventually, and I'm talking like it could be another 100 years, we could have another grandma. But if this played out, I mean, eventually something like this, at least for, I think, an 886 from the high from March to the low point, there's just so much work to be done. All right, that's it. This is where massive reversals happen if you know about the Fibonacci stuff, right? The 886. Okay. It's the XRP stream, man. Let's go. Hype in the chat. Oh, dude, I got to be able to do it now. I feel like I haven't been able to use my soundboard.
Hype in the chat!
God, sorry.
Can you check Kronos
Freaking microphone.
CR?
No, freaking keyboard bug. Hold on. My God, man, it's been just like, nonstop. All right, let me take my first sip of effing coffee with an espresso shot in it because I'm wiped from traveling. I've been unpacked, haven't done anything. Bo, bad odor, thanks for the 15. He wants to check out Kronos. Crow. I thought Crow stood for Matt Damon. It's not. Okay, all right, that's it. So rejoice, we look at it, we bask in its glory. I mean, we'll just do Jesus chimes. One official Jesus chimes for XRP, the first one since I've returned. There it is. This is for you, Alex Cobb, if you're out there in cyberspace somewhere. All right, that's enough XRP. All right, that's cool though. No one's discounting it. We're just waiting and waiting and waiting. All right, let's go to Bitcoin, man. Back to Bitcoin. Today on the Coinbase exchange, right? Maybe not on Butthole exchange, but on the Coinbase exchange, you did hit the highest highs of 2023. You nicked it for seconds. The alert went off, and there was controversy in the Discord about whether it did do that or not. Soon approach. I mean, still waiting on the 28,800 level. Okay, we're waiting. I mean, that's the level, and you haven't achieved it yet. You were really close. You were, let's see. You were $200 away from testing that level, and you haven't yet. So, good God, man. We are cursed, waiting for that level. And then after that, we can go to zero. Let's hit 28.8, then zero. Let's not reverse before we hit that level. And I'm kidding, though, right? It's just like probably 30K in time. Just, it is just elevated, man. You got to wonder if we're waiting for tomorrow when Jerome Powell raises interest rates by 25 basis points, 50 if things are going to get nuts, but probably 25. Definitely not cut or pause, because that means panic. Discussed that for a second yesterday, but this is what I'm talking about right here on the last 4-hour candle. Again, you got as high as you'd seen all year, just barely eclipsed that high from the 20th, which was yesterday. Wow.
GM friend Mitch Ray, can you check out $GME double bottom and breaking supply line testing 200 EMA?
General Motors to you too, friends. General Motors, dude. Thank you. Yeah, we'll look at GME. Remember that time someone requested it like a king yesterday? And we looked at it, and it was like, hey, man, I mean, no one's going to argue with it trying to confirm a bottom at an inflection point, and it's very close to that spot, right? I mean, that's, yes. I don't think there was much behind it, like an edge, and it had not completed that 886 yet. But again, it does, like, anyone's can take a shot at inflection points, man, on confirmation lows. It's a decent argument. It's not right. And look how it paid out today. Ari, thanks for the 20. We'll look at it. Cheers. GME exploding after hours, says Brad. Oh my God, man. Wasn't it already exploding in hours? During hours? Okay, so that's Bitcoin. You think a little higher, but all right, it's just so extended. Anytime, if I saw a red candle tomorrow, I'm not really gonna be that surprised. If I see a green candle, a mass green candle, not be that surprised. I just like, where are the sellers? Like the bearish divergence is just not really playing out at all. You're gonna wonder, is it gonna play out? I was good at Ethereum that did pretty well today. Still above that 1728.88. Oh, still above that level, man. Sorry, I'm burping. And that's the resistance of resistances for Ethereum for now. There are multiple resistance point supports. Like there's Iceland's inflection points, right? Like Bitcoin's 28.8, 31K, whatever. Okay, well, Ethereum's 1728, 1972, 2000, 1420, 1200. So you're above it, you're holding it. Buyers are still defending it, right? I mean, of course, tomorrow, however the market reacts, you collapse below it. But for now, I mean, it is attempting a confirmation of what was once resistance. And how many other times, I'm not going to spend time circling this because it's almost unlimited amount of times. How many times it's been regarded as support before. And when it is successfully supported, it runs to 1972, 2000, easy. I was like, okay, is it gonna happen this time? We never truly know, but all I can do is identify it for you because that's happening in real time. We are less than an hour away. We are 40 minutes away from the highest daily candle close on Ethereum since August 18th. So that's pretty massive, right? I think that's significant. The intraday did not take out the highs from the 19th and 18th. You are making, where traders are settling up at their highest point. But anything can happen in 40 minutes. We are in power hour, right? I don't even know if I had that sound clip anymore. Oh yeah, hold on.
It's time for Power Hour.
Nice.
Can devs do something? I can't take this anymore. I have overinvested by a lot.
You see what happens, Larry?
All right. If this is real life, $2,000 soon. That's it. If it's real. Like, this is a real, like, breakout, back test, engulfing. It's like technically a break, hook, and go. If it's real, we go to $2,000. And then the weekly makes sense, right, on all these. Just like XRP. Where the weekly, you're just waiting for 2,400 to 3,340. From the high to low, just a common retrace,
Thoughts
man.
on PANW Daily? Heading much higher? Like and subscribe, traders.
What's up, Double O Cracker? Thanks so much for 20, man. Thank you, dude. We'll look at it. Yeah, that was like, oh, it's a head and shoulders and good earnings, and it's not anymore. Okay. Yep. I mean, above the 200-week moving average. I mean, the stage is set, dude, for just a common retrace. I mean, to somebody out there that doesn't understand what common retraces are, it might be, man, Sid, oh my God, we're going to do it. We're pumping, man. Bull market's back. And it's really just not that. It's just a common retrace. And you can make crazy money on common retraces on the weekly. And then it tops out there and rolls over like Bitcoin did in 2019. Remember, Bitcoin did a common retrace. Its common retrace took it to the 618, the golden ratio, which ended up being like $14,000, and that was the top. That was my highest watch stream ever, and then that was the top, and then it goes all the way down eventually over all this time to 38.50, and that 38.50 was the COVID crash nadir, the lowest point of that. So that's where I think we might be, in crypto. Is more like we're not in a 2016, 2015, or 2016, 2017. We're not in a 2020. We're more like in a 2019. But we'll see, because Black Swan event with the whole banking system collapsing. I don't know, man. Like, yeah, it's pretty crazy. And what's making it even crazier is right here, Bitcoin dominance, right? The Wyckoff accumulation schematic that is nearing its completion. You're in phase D right now. Look at that weekly engulfing candle. Yesterday was your highest weekly candle close since June of last year, and just hanging on. Down 1% today, no big deal. Yeah, nearing the top. Okay, so let's go to BNB real quick. I mean, where you don't even really need to worry about anything besides the weekly on these. The trade setup here was posted on the weekly like a month ago, something. And you just be waiting, and it's like what happened yesterday on BNB. No, 2 days ago. Why do I keep saying yesterday? 2 days ago, sorry. 2 days ago, you had a bullish breakout, bullish engulfing candle, highest monthly or highest weekly candle close since October 31st. I mean, almost like the highest close since May. Let me see if it actually did that though. No, it was just short. October's candle close was higher. So yeah, 350 is the big one on this, and you break 350, you're going for those nice common retraces. There's targets there. Yeah, this is what happens, Larry, on spring back tests, right? Buyers defend a level, then they confirm that the level is now once again support. And then moon. That's like where you get absurd price action eventually. Looking on the weekly here. Oh yeah. Yeah, Matthew D, if that's the case, then you know what the target is. 60% Bitcoin market cap dominance. I can't even imagine what's going on with these freaking markets if Bitcoin's at 60% market cap dominance. You know, we could do what was going on when Bitcoin was last times. It was at 60% market cap dominance back in April 2021. April 2021, and you know, that was when the crash was happening, right? The China ban of mining and stuff. I mean, at one point, Bitcoin in September 2019 and December 2020, wow, was at 73%. That was when like December 2020 was, man, Bitcoin was on its way to all-time highs, and then 65K up there. All right. And then August 2019 was after Bitcoin topped out just a month or two before, and we were talking about that 618, where Bitcoin runs up to $14,000 before reversing and then never saw it again. So, and what was happening in 2018? We were breaking this level. July 2018, oh, bad stuff. Very, very bad stuff. There wasn't anything good until, yeah, March, April of 2019, and that's when Bitcoin bottomed out with the bullish Gartley. Yeah, April 1st. So you were already higher. Okay, doesn't really give you much info. Just interesting to see where maybe Bitcoin was during those times. Okay, Bitcoin was topping out from its golden retrace one time, and then the next time it was at 70 plus was again when it was on its way to moon. Yeah, all right. So we look at BNB, XRP, and then one of those big four. You're still popping from the plane ride. Wow. Look at that, dude. Wow. What a gap up. You know, that gap's going to probably tomorrow, right? Oh, 25 basis points. Dump it. Fill the gap. 39.50. It's so stupid, man. Like, gaps like this, like, almost literally always fill. Could you just not done that? Really appreciate it. Could you just open normally and stop being a weirdo? First level of positive momentum on the S&P 500 since February 9th. Nice. See if that builds. You know, got back above that 200-day some moving average yesterday. But lots of work still. We must break 4,058. You must. But for now, there's still an argument for a higher low end. For now, dude. I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow, dude. You just got to shoot, man. As I've discussed, these index funds are going to be a lot more tough because you've got like a rotation happening on the market from energy and financials into tech, big tech that's been destroyed. So it's going to be a mixed bag on all these. It's going to be a lot less clear. That's why my non-financial advice would be like, let's just look at individual assets in particular sectors that is serving well for more clarity, which we've already know some of the really good looking ones, right? The Zoolander ones. How is the audio off? Chat, do we have a troll? Or is he lying, or is he telling the truth? Brad, Matthew D. Oh, we got like 2 mods in here today. Get wrecked, everyone. 2 mods. Loot patience here. Wow. 3 mods. Audio's okay. It's about latency, dude. Everything's perfect, man. My kilobytes are stable. It's a good day, man. Good day. There. Consequences for your actions. Correct. Okay, so let's go to Dow Jones. Another gap up, you know, bullish, virtually a bullish engulfing candle yesterday. You gapped up today. You're above the 200-day moving average, but you're still below 32,605. You tested it today by the looks of it, which is just that bad action magna move. This could be just another bearish back test, man. So just something similar to what you saw on the 6th of March. So, yeah, nice rally. Up 0.98%. First level of positive momentum the Dow Jones has seen since February 15th. Okay, cool story, bro. Remember that, was it the weekly piercing line we had identified on the NASDAQ composites, man? It was daily, too. It was daily and weekly. So the piercing line was March 13th, and I'd say that played out, didn't it? Highest daily candle close since February 15th.
Hi Mitch, can you take a look at API3/USDT on Binance at daily or weekly? It looks like Wyckoff accumulation since May 2022? Wanted your take on it. Thanks.
What's up, Dr. Fish? He's gonna go get the fishes. Doctor 3 times. Thank you, dude. All right. Pretty nice. Up 1.58% today. You can thank some tech for that. And still gotta, you know, there's just stuff to do. You gotta break 12,000. I mean, it's cool that this price action's happening, but it's just key levels have not been achieved yet. You have not eclipse them. You've got to get above them, and then I'll feel better. But for now, it's cool to see a piercing line catch follow through. But yeah, just tomorrow limbs. 0.25 basis points. So what's going to happen? I don't know. The algos are going to freak out like they do every single time this happens. So just dude talks too much. I don't know. Like, you know, just wow. It's like we have an earnings report every freaking 2 weeks now. Every week, something different. PPI, CPI. Basis points increased. Okay, cool. Banks collapse. Random banks collapse. Wow, just all the time, man. Okay, so that's cool. IWO member buyers defended the very, very key inflection point for the 2nd time now, and you gapped up, but just like, how crazy is it after just 2 days ago, on Friday, you made your lowest candle close of the year of 2023, and now look at you. You're up. You were up 1.84%. After hours, you're up 0.19%. Trying to pull it together, man. All right? I'm just like discombobulated. Been traveling and no time spent doing anything. No breaks. Okay, so if this was real, I mean, 188, assuming you don't collapse tomorrow. I mean, right? Because we're just talking about levels, and there are 2 levels. It's like 170 and 188. You can clearly tell. You don't need to take my word for it to look and see what the price action does between those 2 levels. Up, down, every time just about. So if this was to successfully be defended and wasn't a fake out and wasn't bull crap, you could see 188 again, and it wouldn't really be that weird, would it? Based on history. History, man. So, all right. Gold, though, you know, I think China found $3 trillion worth of gold and dumped. All right, but it's not really that big a deal. And here we go, right? I mean, just looking at this shark pattern, you're around an area where a reaction could occur. Maybe that it did happen already, but I just can't be that deterred. But I mean, that's when you're nearing a wave structure's completion, like, you know, complex wave structure like a W pattern, and it's near an 886. Shouldn't this be like the least surprising area where any sort of pullback happens at all, right? Like anywhere in the world, 886s of potential bearish sharks. That'd be it. Okay, so all right, no big deal. I mean, still above 1920. Anything above that level is fine, right? You go back, look. If you're above, shoot, 1920, all is well in the world. That's that September 2011 high. Then I hear like AG, right, Majestic Silver Corporation. They stopped mining silver and then they dropped like 20+%, something stupid today. Yikes. So still, that's just your update. You're up 0.14% on the new day after dumping like 1% or something yesterday. So cool. All right, silver didn't really dump like gold did. Still hanging out. I mean, just didn't move. It was just like down nothing. Still above 2168, and you know, you think maybe on the monthly, right? Maybe.
Thanks as always, Mitch, for teaching and empowering us to fish on our own for a lifetime, rather than just feeding us for a day.
Thank you, AJ Productions, for the 20, dude, and thank you for the kind words. Yeah, dude, just it was fun for me learning the stuff, and so I think it looks like a lot of y'all like it too, right? So I think that's cool to hang out with people that also care about the same things I care about, and that's kind of how this all started, and it's kind of morphed into this really cool thing. So thank you. Here's silver on the monthly log scale. Is this coupled with handle, man? I don't know. It might take a while, but you're still above the 200-month moving average. Crazy enough, right? In fact, this month alone, a formal bullish back test. And really, look, this is kind of serious here. Like, this could have major consequences, right? Think about the monthly candle high close on silver from February of 2008. That's where they settled up to close the month, and that's where exactly where the reversal began. And a level right around July 2016, same reversal area. You fell below that, but sellers could not keep the price below it long for a few months, and then a rally back above it, and now the first back test. I just don't like, I don't know, ignoring this, shoot, dude, you don't want to ignore that. It might be time to place one's bets on silver if that's happening on the freaking monthly, where the 200-month moving average is confluent with that inflection point. That's crazy, man. It's rare. You never get that, dude. So I think it would be pretty safe to say, you know, anything above 1982 right here is ungodly bullish. Or it's at least ungodly ripe for upside. That's crazy. Yeah, it really is this, okay?
Oh, would you look at this?
Yeah, it is. So that's like, you got to scroll out, you got to scale out sometimes, and monthly is telling us something unbelievable. And look at your monthly, I mean, that's hidden bullish divergence on the monthly. You haven't seen negative momentum on, you have not seen positive momentum on silver since July of 2021. The stars are converging. Like, the stars are aligning right now on silver on the monthly. Good God. You know, you're probably about to see positive momentum again. And with all this going on, that is a pretty compelling argument. Now, below $20, the argument pretty much like dies, falls apart. But above it, whoa. Very, very interesting here. Okay, just telling you about silver. Please don't ignore this. Or you can't say, like, just pay attention, man. My God. All right. You had, excuse me. Commodities weren't really that crazy today. Natural gas we went down, 1.45%. All right, a gap filled yesterday. A gap filled yesterday, then a back test of 216. It's now support. There's been price action here before. Like where when this level's defended a couple times, you can go on a big rally, and you're down at those 886 levels. So 216, 1991, man. Wow. A lot of chop here, I know, but just it's from this low to this low, it's an 88% retrace. All right, it went a little lower. So I'm not saying it's like gonna pivot now, but I mean, just pay attention to 216. It's key level. And it might be one low, the second low developing. Finally, we're starting to get some sort of consolidation. Takes a minute. Let's look at US oil. Knock it out. US oil just, rallied. Highest close since the 14th of this month, and just kind of in no man's land, really. I think maybe 60. And if you don't hold, if it's gonna go, you're in between two levels, right? 60 and 75. So there's always a chance a formal back test of 75 as resistance before seeing 60. But that's where you are. You just had a good day today. It was just up today. Wow, cool. Let's look at the orange juice futures real quick. It's just still elevated near all-time highs, but just not really catching it. It's pretty neutral right now. It's like, I don't know, it could just be like distribution going on. I mean, you get like a descending triangle argument. That is like a descending triangle, isn't it? Right? You have a base of buying with down-sloping resistance. That's so descending triangle alert on orange juice, okay? Could be definitely distribution. Wouldn't be that surprised over these levels. God. And then live cattle futures, which has also been just a king. Not doing anything but maybe setting up for hidden bullish divergence on the daily. Oh, yeah, man, it's just nuts. Okay, I just had to look at those. All right, so we had a request or two, and I'm looking at Bitcoin because Bitcoin is just... every friggin' 4-hour candle looks like it's poised for $28,800. We'll see here. There was Chronos for BO. Bad odor, man. Chronos. We could also
Bow to your sensei. Bow to your sensei!
Jonathan, what do you think about this whole global financial turmoil?
I like turtles.
Thank you, Jonathan. Thank you for the pin you did. Total working on its highest daily candle close. Wow. Since June 9th. That's incredible.
Giving the higher lows in the price action for the S&P 5 and lower lows in the momentum indicators with MACD diminishing the selling pressure. Would this be a similar argument as silver on the monthly?
Higher lows in price action, lower lows in momentum. Maybe. I don't know. I mean, I kind of just look at it for divergence. And, yeah, you might overread and you might draw a conclusion that's not real. I'm just kind of like looking at is there an edge? Is there a definable edge on those oscillators? And if not, I mean, you're just trying to draw a conclusion if it's not saying that. So, I mean, again, monthly hidden bullish divergence on silver, so that's there. But again, I don't know why we even have to try to draw a conclusion on the index funds when we can look at individual assets and not have to be guessing like that. Would you even want to be like, why index fund, dude, when you could just go with the individual asset and it performs immaculately? Where you go to an index fund, you got to deal with all the bull crap, that's weighing down that index fund, like the rotation. So, just not that concerned about it, man. I think the swing trades are on the individual stocks, not the index funds. I don't think the index funds are going to outperform something like Nvidia that was showing that weekly inverse head and shoulders, or AMD that's trying to break out, or Microsoft, or Google, right? Shopify. I don't think so. Anyway, let's go to BO. But yeah, again, total. Jonathan was rudely interrupted. One more time, Jonathan.
I like turtles.
Thank you, dude. The totals about to take out the highs from August 4th. That is incredible. Do you see this? This is like a momentous day, assuming all stayed the same or higher. I mean, it's been so long since we've seen a daily candle close here. To be specific, how many days? 284 day highs on the close. And intraday, you didn't quite eclipse that wick high. Who cares, man? It's all about the candle close, dude. That's a big deal. If anyone's out there that can hear me, that's not bad. Yeah. Can't hear anything right now. What the heck? No, they got mutual funds that are going to be more risk. I mean, if you can't choose, like, what the heck? What's the point? I mean, what are you doing? You cash or index fund? Really? There's no aggressive mutual funds in those? Okay, BO, sorry. No, not BO. His name was BO. Amen. Crow, Matt Damon coin. All right, all right. Just to look at it, I think it made a 78% retrace, not an 88% retrace. Unless at that high, wow, it was really close to a shark, wasn't it? Dang, man, 87% retrace, not an 886. So you just go from this high to this wick high, and you do have some sort of completed M shape. Reacting. The dream here, the dream of all dreams would be Crow doing something like Chili's did. I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about. If you got something like this, it could be an actionable long for a trade setup, right? It'd be identifiable, recognizable patterns, you know, 1 and 2. You'd get bullish divergence if you were ever blessed enough to get back down to 6 pennies. You're 1 penny off. So you got the reaction, it seems like, but no reversal yet, and still, you're still below the supply line. It was really nice to see how well respected this was. Like, there's so much adversity here. I mean, like, inflection points from history, 200-day simple moving average, supply line. Oh my God, so much resistance right there. But so Crow, what you would want again is, let me show you. I might be on the wrong one here. No, this is what you want on Crow, friend, BO. And speaking of the angel, Chili's, this is like pretty actionable. This is a low risk entry for a trade. It's like at the actionable levels. Look at it. This is stuff we see all the time over all these years, and they play out. Sometimes they fail. Look, this one looks incredible here. Right? So, I mean, in this situation, if the TA is respected, you get something like this next. Wow. This is a solid chart here. Wow, one of the best looking ones for setup for an actionable entry. Don't forget it. Chili's today, working on an engulfing candle.
Mr. Carney was talking up Jasmine today during his stream. What are your thoughts?
Jasmine, dude. I don't really have many thoughts. I guess we can go to the chart. But, you know how it is, man. We have a finite amount of money, and there are an infinite amount of assets that we can long or short. So we would always want to go with the ones that have the most compelling arguments, with the best trends, best performance historically. Jasmine, number go down always, right? Wasn't talking it up, dare you say? Well, look at it. This is like one right here, dude. It's like it's being handed to you on a Chili's platter at the restaurant. They might or might not have spit in your food, and it might have been frozen before being prepared. Okay, so beautiful. That's what you want on Crow. You may not get it, but I'm just telling you. It's never about if it comes to be. It's just about what we would look for if we wanted to take a long. All right. Here it is, BO. Thanks, man. Let's go to GME for Ari. 12 minutes, 30 seconds, so your daily candle close. If you're enjoying the live stream, hit that like button, the bell at sub. If you're enjoying XRP pumping to moon, not really moon, just pumping, same price it was at May of last year. Hit the like button, bell at sub. Thanks for being here. Oh, all right. Join the Discord. Oh, I forgot to pull that up. Yeah, man, it's like, all right, good start. Good start. Oh, my God. Dude, I don't think some of y'all know where we're at right now on this, where this thing is. I didn't know. I've been gone. I've been traveling, no internet. This asset, GME, is at $26. Rejoice to those who did go long on this. Wow, y'all are freaking great, man. There was divergence there. You're going to open to Christmas Day. Christmas in March. This thing is up almost 50% after hours. On earnings, wow, very good. Hype for whoever requested this one just yesterday, because there was an argument. I think someone could have taken a shot if they wanted to. There's not much to look at though now. It's like, yes, it was there. Completed an M shape and moon. Testing 200 EMA. Yeah. Broke supply line. Yeah, dude. Again, this is just kind of like you win. You win on your position. I mean, I think like there's nothing wrong with maybe just someone just takes profit tomorrow. Like at open, if they owned this from the entry, it's probably like one would realize their gains because of 50% move up.
Charlie Hopkinson said that the fiat Ponzi is over, man. F it, dude. Let's go bowling. 0.0055600 ETH.
Is this your homework, Larry?
Thank you, glass blowing yelling for the $10 worth of Ethereum. Hoskinson's son. Well, I mean, I'm just not as bold on like calling just the end of fiat as we know it like now. But it's certainly not good, and even if the world is not over for fiat, I have a high inclination to believe that your purchasing power of fiat is going to get obliterated in a very short period of time. That I feel confident that that's going to happen, just based on the fact that how much $500 billion just instantly added back to the Fed's balance sheet like in days. That's like half or more of their entire balance sheet reduction last year, just wiped out in days. That's crazy. Well, it took us 365 days to do this, and 3 days later, and it's that there's charts for that. Yeah, I think the consequences are going to be really bad, but unfortunately, the people that are just not paying attention are going to get wrecked, and that's why you feel a little optimistic about the tech stocks with all these bullish setups, because it's not about at this point. It's not even about making money on the trades. It's more about let's just keep up with this severe inflation that's already happened, but it's about to accelerate. So preserving your capital by just longing and trading, taking swing trades, position trades on the stuff we identify here, it's not very good, man. And we all hope that Bitcoin goes to. If Bitcoin goes to $1 million, dude, that's really bad. All your friends are screwed. All your family, they're screwed for the most part. They're done. They'll be homeless, poor, and Klaus Schwab's going to come in and clean up. And then he's going to feed them bugs, and they're going to like it. And you're going to be in this little bubble alone, and everyone's going to be poor if Bitcoin goes to $1 million. So there's not going to be much celebrating, I don't think. Even if, hey, we own some Bitcoin, man. We're cool. We did it. as the world's like in ashes. We'll all be the kings and queens of ashes. Great. Okay, so GME, congratulations on the moon, and there was an edge, and there was an inflection point, and buyers defended it, and there's your earnings, up 50%. Boom. After GME would be Pandavia, Pacific. No, not Pacific, Palo Alto. That's right, man. That's right. Yes, yes. Highest daily candle close since April 25th. About, I mean, getting close to 52-week highs and really getting close to all-time highs. My God. Yep, buyers defended a level. This is what can happen at inflection points. You get it? I mean, sometimes it doesn't play out like this, but this time it did on this chart particularly. Really, I thought there was like another level here. Wow, I just noticed my mouse's side buttons are gone. That's not good. That sucks. Okay, so what is there to look at besides, well, I mean, it could be headed all-time highs. Now, there's a gap below you. A gap at 166, 165. They could be back-tested, but I mean, there's just, it's a continuation, right? I guess it's a mini flag, and it broke out. Like a breakout happened today. A breakout of sorts. It was the level back from December of 2021. And again, there was more correlation in August of last year. And now you're breaking it out and you're near 52-week highs. And I mean, I guess there's a high at nearly $200. I would say $200 would be psychological from February of last year that you're soon going to be testing. If you break that.
Great stream every day, Mitch. Roll Tide. 0.000394440 BTC.
So, William, dude, we got to wait like 3 more days. This is annoying, right? We got to wait 3 more days for basketball. Thanks for the 11th, dude. The corn, the Bitcoin. Cheers. Thanks for watching and supporting Bama. Roll Tide. There's my set. Bitcoin looking real nice with 5 minutes to go to the 4-hour close.
Bandus doing some kind of type 2 maybe?
Maybe. What is this, Mother May I? So, Rob, thanks for the 1515 repeating, of course. The Leroy. Oh, we can look at Band. Sure. Band, man, that was just so disappointing. The freaking meltdowns and stuff. Good God, just killed that inverse head and shoulders idea. What's up, bet 1, then bet 2? Thank you, dude, for the 2 super chat. Appreciate it, dude. I don't know, man, if it's really that good. You know, I just do my best, and, you know, if it's not good enough, what can I do? I can only do my best, and that's enough. So, yeah, that's your Pan W. There's not much besides, oh, breakout. Let's see. Dr. Fish. API 3. API 3 on, I don't know, what exchange, man? Let's do Binance. We've been here. I remember this place. Yeah, it's a springback test of sorts. I mean, the thing did hit all-time lows, I guess, on here. And it just became like, you know, the bottom of the range, and then I would say maybe the top of the range has been 219 with a couple up thrusts. But yeah, that's a real springback test, you know, like that right there is powerful. I mean, look what happened when that low from May of last year was defended by buyers. The immediate results manifested into a 91% increase in value in 8 days. Do you understand the power of the springback test? I mean, how many times we got to identify it and it play out and be gorgeous before you're like, yeah, man, the springback test is powerful. It can be if it doesn't fail, if it succeeds. So yes, it's down 5% today. But it's certainly way off that spring back test. 122. The closer you are to 122, the closer you are to the lowest risk area to strategize an entry, stop loss, and take profits. The further you get away from it, the further you are from an area where you can strategize a nice entry, stop loss, take profits. Wow. Something like that, you know. I mean, that's probably the range there, you know, between $1 and $2.50. And if you're at 169, you're in the freaking middle, man. How do you strategize? You can't really now. You had your chance, but I'm not just gonna be looking at API 3 every day. We look at so many other things. I gotta look at all these markets and stuff. So if you're self-sufficient, you can identify this stuff without me. So the time to be requesting API 3 was probably around March 10th and 11th, maybe even the 12th for the engulfing candle. That's normally a signal. When you get bullish engulfing candles at inflection points, those are like buying signals. All right, that's it. Yeah, it's cool, dude. I mean, that's great. And is it a Wyckoff range? Maybe. See if it like had a, you know, like a supply line. Wow, look at that. It's like you jumped across the creek, you fell back below it and broke back above it. Wow. Okay. Jasmine for Jason. Apparently Scott Carney. I don't know, man. Jasmine coin. Oh my god, dude. Yeah, this is like, oh my god, just like my hunch was correct in terms of like, didn't that chart look like garbage? So it's like, who even cares no matter what it does? Because we can find other charts that have patterns that are recognizable, that have better performance historically, more data. It's like, I mean, just imagine like, hey, Google had like this really compelling argument in Shopify, you know, companies that make billions of dollars, right? They had compelling arguments for longs. They were back testing levels, third valley, accumulation, long-term uptrend, breaking supply lines, hidden bullish divert, all the things you dream of. And then it's like, but sir, could you look at Jasmine coin? Do you think Jasmine coin is going to outperform Google after Google had been beaten down for like over a year? I don't know like how we could even care. Why would we even care about Jasmine coin? Of course, man. Of course it could rally and just it's going to go insane, man. It's not about like, oh, is this one particularly going to do well? Dude. It's just about the other things that exist out there where we could put our money. I think that's what it's all about. Chat, why are you so dead right now? What's wrong with you? Why are you so quiet? Wake up. My God. All right, there it is, chat. There it is. Ladies and gentlemen, Bitcoin's highest daily candle close of the year of 2023. Bitcoin's highest daily candle close since June 11th of 2022. It has been 9+ months, man. We did it. We won the ball game. This is what winning feels like. Doing stuff like that. Wow. Highest intraday price and highest close. Beautiful. Highest daily candle close on total market cap since June of last year. Incredible. Bullish engulfing candle to boot. I mean, I guess Bitcoin did engulf yesterday. Sure, yeah. You did it, man. So I think like a little bit higher just to test 28.8. We get a 0 or we go to a billion, but 28.8. It's like a sneeze, man. I gotta sneeze real bad. And the only way I'm gonna sneeze is if Bitcoin hits 28,800 to rival and test the low from January 2021 and the low from June of 2021. That's it. That's all it's going to do. Oh, that's the only thing that I need to sneeze. I can't until then. So, since that lowest low, since the formal bullish back test March 10th to the highest high, Bitcoin has gone up 45.78% in 11 days. I mean, it's really like in 10 days or 9 days, because same price it was at virtually 2 days ago. Just incredible. Total already up on the day.
Can you check out Dojack? Thanks.
What's up? 780 mountains. That's more like 700 mountains now, dude, right? Inflation's continuing to rise, no matter what you say. No matter what they say, anyway. Yeah, well, look at Doja Bitcoin. Thank you, dude. These streams? No, I don't have that. No. You could just imagine, though. You could, like, pull up the YouTube and then, like, close your eyes and then just imagine it's audio only. Yeah, I just don't think that would have, really benefit me to have the stream on Spotify. It is so important. I mean, visuals on the stream are extremely important. Audio only kind of just is half of it, man, or less, right? Would you rather it be audio only or visual only? That's a good question, because it's kind of terrible both ways, right? That's like someone being like, would you rather own Jazz Bitcoin or something else? Yeah, Jazz gonna change the world. I know, dude. I know. Of course. So let's continue. We just looked at Bitcoin. Let's look at XRP, because XRP earned it hard today. There was the highest daily candle close on XRP since November 6th, 2022, the highest high of the year 2023. A lot further to go, though, if the weekly is going to be respected, where you're looking for eventual targets. And again, it's been this way if this played out, where, I mean, you're looking for like 80 plus cents on XRP if this double bottom, potential double bottom at the major 886 occurs. That's it. Beautiful. BNB had its highest, Ethereum, excuse me. Ethereum, the highest daily candle close of the entire year of 2023 just occurred moments ago. We haven't seen prices this high on a close since August 18th of 2022. Fantastic. And just understand, it was a bullish engulfing candle. And where the bullish engulfing candle happened is very, very interesting, because what was once a resistance 5 million times is now support. Wow. The last time that Ethereum uses level as support, you were about to collapse, but June 7th, all summer last year, May and June of last year. And, most of the time, straight up, straight down, straight up, straight down. Yep, and then when you break it, straight up and down. So that's, if this is real, if this is a real breakout back test and go, a break, cook, and go, where you break a resistance, then you back test it, and then you bullishly engulf, break, cook, and go, then $1,972, $2,000 is the target. At this current time, what is Ethereum flirting with? What it's been flirting with every day since the 18th. It's been testing the 23.6% retrace from the all-time high to the lowest low in June of last year, 236. It's a fib node. It's the shallowest fib node. The next fib node is at the 38% retrace, which is $2,400, which is, you think in time on the weekly, that's where we'll be headed. Just not today, not tomorrow. Just, it's going to take weeks, if not, probably months. Probably months, yeah. That's it. It's your Ethereum. Wow. I didn't look at Hex. Let's look at Hex real quick. Knock it out, because it's a high market cap, man. It's up 15%. Incredible, man. Killing it. Breaking through that resistance like it was a joke. Wow. 9.8 cents. And heading on up to test, looks like 10.7 cents next. Wow. Breaking even the wick high from June of 2021. Incredible performance. Up 200+%.
Howdy, did we already look at?
Alec, unfortunately we did, but we can go back. We can look back, man. All right. 10.8 cents, and then after that would be, wow, I mean, there's literally almost no price action that happens instead of straight up, straight down until 15 cents almost. Yeah, let me just, again, real quick, since the bottom to the high, I mean, oh, I'm sorry, 465% increase in value since it bottomed out. That's immaculate performance. Impressive. And remember, just even if you wanted to continue, you could have identified, which we did, the Dragonfly Doji reversal. One low, second low at an inflection point. It was pretty glorious to see what's happened to it now. It looks like there's more upside, breaking all resistances of 15%. Okay. Let's get back to a couple of these requests. I believe we had a couple. Let's see. Let's go bowling. Okay, banned. It really was just such a disappointing piece of crap. But even with reassessing here, it's interesting because that is a certain M shape, isn't it? You can just see it there. Absolutely. It's like a Gartley bat. It's the Gartley bat. It's the Bartley. Now it's 100% retrace. So it's almost just like you have this massive triple bottom going on. 1, 2, 3 bottom here. But the problem is, are you above the level you need to be above? No. You are below it still, but you're above that 200-day moving average. But it could just end up turning into hidden bearish divergence. So I don't know, man. I don't think it's really an actionable long right now. It's not like GME where it was sitting at support showing bullish divergence at an inflection point. It's not really at an inflection point right now. It's merely tested an old inflection point as resistance and pulled back. So that's it. You can see a completed M shape though. 100% M shape. 99% retrace. But you just think, okay, does that mean this? Does that mean we just have a massive double bottom going on? These lows are substantially higher lows than the lows we saw in October of last year. So you got to wonder, is this like really starting to turn into something? Because if it is, you know, if a double bottom played out from here, my God, the upside would be insane. But I thought we had an inverse head and shoulders going on, and it just, yeah, didn't work out. Bro, is chat that dead? No way, man. God, I suck. All right. How are there 700 plus of y'all? Is my chat box dead or something? No, it's not dead. It's still there. It's working. It's just like, wow. Cheers to BDC. Good God, that's ugly. Wow, just literal implosion. I haven't looked at this in a while. But I know why you requested it, because it's completing an M shape, isn't it? Yep. Right at that PCZ, PRZ, right? With the X, the A. Probably, oh, it's probably lower. Look at this, man. This is why he requested this. Shoot, dude. Nice request. Just because we're seeing Dogecoin. Dang. Hit an 886. This is an area. This is certainly an area to be looking at M shapes completing, right? After drawdowns in the M shape. Yeah, you would react reverse. I mean, you haven't even reacted, so it could fail. But a lot of times, this is how it looks, right? And then what can happen? You get stuff like, you get the idea of something like this, where the X, the A, the B, the C, the D. Right? That's how a lot of times the wave structures go. So it hasn't even reacted yet, so it's way too early to tell if this thing's going to be valid or not. But dang, man, if it hasn't lost literally all its value. I mean, it's at its lowest price since June of last year. Waiting for a reaction here. That's it. There's no edge. A lot of times there is not an edge on the type 1. But a nice engulfing candle could be the signal. That could be the beginning. But it's really tough because, you know, like, I mean, who's putting their money in Doge when they could put it in Bitcoin? Because, the, you know, fiat's collapsing. So all I can do is identify a potential M shape completing, but not yet reacting. And we can go back to Bitcoin dominance just real quick so you can see it. If this is telling us anything, which we've identified the Wyckoff accumulation structure since November, man. Right, the spring happened in September. Then the real stuff, all the education we were doing on stream too, in November, 2 spring back tests, because the volume was higher on the spring back test the first time than the spring itself. Therefore, by the book, it is stated that when that is the case, then you might get another test, and you did in late November. Happy Thanksgiving. Who wants turkey sandwiches? It seems like market participants did, and now through Rising Valleys, and yeah, just super elevated. I mean, Bitcoin dominance has moonshotted in just a mere 12 days, 11+%, and almost never does that. So a little bit higher, you just haven't hit it yet. And again, like you're just gonna chop around. And do you want to see the schematic? I mean, I can literally show you. It's just like, what's this guy talking about? And it's like, I'm sorry, you're new, but I am empathetic of that. Certainly empathetic. This is where we are right now. Schematic 1. Whoops, let me oh my god, man. Why did Stream Deck do this garbage, man? You move and like they update and then they break everything. Hold on, I have to fix this. So stupid, dude. I can't toggle my on off now. Toggle my stuff on and off. Like manually turn it off. Here it is. Okay, so here is your where'd it go? There it is. So yeah, your Wyckoff accumulation here. I don't know what's going on with it, but this is screwed. We are in phase D, and we are at the last points of supply, and we will soon be working on a backup and another last point of supply, and we are now looking for what will be considered an SOS, which is a sign of strength. Sign of strength is when Bitcoin dominance market participants breach the 48 level. A sign of strength would be any sort of upthrust, and this would be phase E right there. Or phase D, it would be the end of phase D, and then phase E would be the markup phase where there is no other target except 60%. God, the song's so bad. Just get it out of here now. So we're looking for, you might have another last point of supply too, where we pull back and maybe the altcoins go on runs, whatever. And Bitcoin just keeps hanging out, but yeah. Do you get it? There you go, Alec. Is that yeah, it's a bat on the daily. Yeah, good. All right, so at an 88% retrace, you could definitely see a reaction, sure. Yeah, you've hit the 886, you're at the reactionary area. Like if a pullback happened here, not really big, it's kind of like gold. Oh, what a rally. But now you're hitting that 886, so can't be that surprised if we pull back some. Yep. Here you go, bro. Nice identification of the bat. It's just, you know, the context is pretty garbage for a bat. I mean, like a pullback here would probably be minor. Right, we're identifying the composite operator himself. Completing, like he spent so long. You understand the selling climax was in May of 2021? This is so significant. Yeah, pullbacks are going to happen, but if what we're reading, then that's the point, man. You are reading the chart. You're reading the signature of the composite operator right here. So any kind of reaction on a bat is just not going to perform well. He's accumulated his position. He's almost done. He's like, I mean, late stage of accumulation. And I mean, you know, I would say give it maybe another month and a half, maybe 2 months. And we'll be getting that back up, let's look for the sign of strength. The sign of strength is going to be when 48% is broken and we up thrust through it. Sorry, just reading some chat. I haven't read much today because it's been dead. What's up, Eric? What's up, 10 Time Trading? What's up, Really Good? What's up, Struggling Man? Silent. What's up, everybody? How y'all doing today? Oh, where's everybody coming in from, man? Is everybody... Let's see where everyone's at, man. Crypto's global, dude, right? So... everyone's coming in from everywhere, right? Here's your 4 hour, which is just like bearish divergence happened and then no sell off. Yeah, you're like, we're at a point now where if a massive red candle happened, it's not that surprising. But with the whole macro and what's going on with banks collapsing, a massive green candle to 31K isn't going to surprise me either. So this is not some sort of like extremely strategic area to be going long. It's just not, even if it does pump. And, you know, you might have a stronger argument for downside. But again, it's the macro here. It's the macro. Something's going on, like a black swan happened, and actually there could be hyper Bitcoinization going on. So even if it pulls back, congrats on your short, but might want to take profit soon on that short if it actually plays out, because it's probably going to pivot and make a higher low and run again. There is no exhaustion or indication that a massive reversal is happening on the daily anytime soon. Just maybe the 4 hour. But you've had all this negative momentum and no pullback yet. It's crazy. We got Denmark and the Netherlands. It is late over there. Atlanta, Andromeda, Jackson, Mississippi. Wow, I was really thinking that people would type in where they're from. Like 5 of y'all did. Whatever. Okay. Good stream. Been live an hour, 15 minutes. Thanks for watching. I'll be back. Until next time, respect the TA.